Hey guys, welcome to the first episode of Reality Tea. This is a new show I've been wanting to do for a while because I love Real Housewives, and not just that, but I also love Vanderpump Rules. And this is a show I wanted to create on my channel where I talk about reality TV and Housewives, Vanderpump Rules, Sister Key, if you're shorting that kind of stuff. Anyway, I was gonna be filming the audio, but I can't remember the freaking login on the shit. It's always some bullshit. So, anyway, I'm just filming the visual. This episode is just the intro. Me talking about my favorite housewives, my favorite, housewife series I like the most, which one I don't really like. I know they created, they have a new one coming out next month, Dubai, which I'm looking forward to watching. And there's a cameo of apparently Phaedra Parks from Atlanta Housewives. She does a cameo. So let me just first talk about, so how I first got into Housewives was I first got into Orange County. And I don't remember the first episode, but I do remember the freaking reunion I saw. And I remember that was yesterday. I think it might be season 5. But I remember because Tamara pulled out her phone and receipts, and she was going, I think she was going at it with Gretchen. It might have been Gretchen, and she was pulling out receipts. That's all I remember from the reunion. Anyway, then I remember I got season 1, and I watched it, and it was really different, how it was compared to how the series ended up going later. But it was the first Housewives show. Then I remember back in the long time ago, NBC, they used to air reruns of Housewives. So then I started to get into New York. Then I started to get into Atlanta. Then the rest is history. I did used to like New Jersey, but I stopped fucking with New Jersey when Teresa kind of became a bitch and a bully and let money and fame get to her. And so it's like I can't watch this because I don't really can fuck with Teresa now. It's sad because she had some real friends like Jacqueline and Carolyn, and she let money and fame get to her, and it changed her, turn her not into such a good person, turn her into a fucking bitch. So I still fucking with that. I don't even watch New Jersey. I'll never watch it until the day they fucking fired Teresa, which, yeah. I'm gonna talk about Atlanta. Okay, so Atlanta is like on season 14 right now, and it's whoever thought about 14 years. Yeah, it's crazy how the show started and how it's been going. Same with Beverly Hills. Like, you guys that follow me on TikTok know that I like Beverly Hills Housewives. I do. It's interesting having the first season and then how the show is now. They always change cast members and stuff, and there's always some drama. And what else was I gonna say? Potomac, I watched the first season. Like, y'all, there's so many fucking housewives. I can't keep up. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, I literally every day I just finished watching Atlanta season 13. Yeah. I binged it on Peacock because 14's on, and I've been watching it, and I'm like, I didn't watch 13. So, I'm also going to straight up say that season 14, well, no, Atlanta Housewives, it wouldn't be as entertaining without Kenya. Like they got rid of Kenya more, it would be boring as hell. But season 14, they brought Sheree back, and so she's interesting to watch. I'm gonna, in the show, I'm later gonna be going, in the next episode, I'm gonna talk about Atlanta season 13. Talk about some of the storylines that I thought were kind of fucking crazy, but I'm not gonna mention it on this episode, so it'll be in the next episode. Okay, so I'm gonna start talking about my favorites. So, okay, let me start from Orange County. My favorites from Orange County was, of course, Vicky, Tamara, Judge, which I was shocked that Bravo fired Vicky and Tamara. I was like, what the hell? And of course, I like Heather Dubrow. I like Kelly. I think her Dodge. Yeah, even though her mouth gets her in trouble a lot. I like Shannon. Um, you know, the new girls, like this, like I got through watching. I think it was last season. I binged on Peacock, and like I didn't. They had this new chick Noelle that I just really thought was boring as hell, and was just getting offended over the dumbest shit, and it was want to argue with Heather over really stupid shit, and I was just like, nah. Oh, and I liked Gina and what was her friend's name? Oh yeah, and Gina's best friend. Okay, now I'm gonna talk about Atlanta. Um, of course, Nene Leakes, obviously. I like Kim Zodiac. So I mean Kim Bremen, but I don't always condone all her actions. Like some of the shit she does is really problematic as hell, which I don't condone. And then of course Sheree, of course Portia, of course Kenya Moore, and like I said, Nene Leakes. I mean, I'm just like I just can't believe Nene's not on anymore. I'm like, it is what it is, and yeah, you know, I'm not gonna include Cynthia because I always thought Cynthia was really boring as hell. Oh, and of course Candy. I can't fucking forget Candy. Okay, so I did Orange County. I did Atlanta. Okay, let me talk about New York. Of course, Bethany Franklin, the chick that later created Skinny Girl. That I didn't. Fun fact, I didn't know this, but in season one, her in New York, she was really poor, and she was not doing well financially, which is crazy because now I'm a skinny girl and she's making a lot of money. Then of course I like Sonia, and I like Luann, and I like Dorinda. I was so fucking sad that they fucking fired Dorinda of New York Housewives, because I liked her on the show because she would always call Ramona out when Ramona would be a dumbass bitch. And yeah, that's it. Okay. So I did Orange County, I did Atlanta, I did New York. Okay, now, let me do Beverly Hills. Okay, first one from Beverly Hills I'm gonna say is Lisa Vanderpump. I love her. She's my all-time #1 favorite because she's a classic woman. Even though the girls will come out of her with some bullshit, like I think the way the woman did her was really dirty. Like I think the fact that Kyle wanted to believe a lie of Elisa was bullshit. Yeah. And, you know, and like, I don't blame Lisa for not wanting to do a reunion. Like, she had nothing to say to them, and I don't blame her. And, you know, it's crazy. It's like, you know, I feel like the woman bullied her off the show, but she's like, no, Lisa Vanderpump, she's like, you know, I have bigger fish to fry than to deal with these girls. And it was crazy to me. They would call them the Mean Girls of Beverly Hills, which I thought was funny. And the second person, of course, Kyle Richards. I would love a relationship with her. I mean, she's entertaining to watch, but at sometimes I kind of think she's kind of messy as hell. Then I like, who the hell? Oh, I like Lisa Rinna, obviously, because she keeps it 100, and she calls bullshit out, and she's entertaining. Of course, Erica Jane. Even though all of the shit came out about her ex-husband and people were coming for her, I was like, I'm like, no. Erica didn't know that shit. You know, it's sad what happened with him, but yeah. I love her music. I have her biography book. She lived a really interesting life. Then, who the hell else? I think I'm trying to remember. I mean, of course, there's some people I ain't gonna mention because there's some people I think are really fucking annoying on Beverly Hills. Oh, and I like Garcelle, and I like Crystal. Okay, know what the fuck else? I think. Oh, and when I used to watch New Jersey, I liked Carolyn and I like Jacqueline. But yeah, that's. Oh, and on Potomac, I like Karen, and I like Candace. And yeah, y'all, I've not watched Potomac in a hot minute. Fun fact, which I recently discovered, was Tamra from OC Housewives and Teddy from Beverly Hills. They have a podcast together called Two T's Pod, and I'm obsessed with it because I love it because they watched the latest Housewives episodes and talking about it and those are discussing it with each other. I also like Heather Dubrow's. Did I mention Heather? Oh shit! It just dawned on me. I forgot. Oh yeah, it's in Beverly Hills Housewife. Of course, Heather Dubrow. I think I forgot to say her. She's one of my other favorites. Yeah, I like her podcast. And I forgot another one. Oh my god. And of course, Brandy Glineville. Of course, I like her. Her podcast too. And I think, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hopefully next time I can film the audio and the visual, because I don't know what the hell's happening. Maybe it's because I have too many accounts to make a podcast. Love you guys. Have a good day or night whenever y'all watch this in peace.